Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. My name is Carrie. I'm a full-time trader and mentor in the crypto and Forex markets. Today's video is going to be an update on Bitcoin, and then we're going to take a look at Mana and Gala. Not financial advice, of course, just my bias. I am still running the free trial on the Discord. There is also some new pricing and options for the Discord. The link is in the description below. And now is the perfect time to learn. Take a look at my course, see what it has to offer. It can take you from knowing absolutely nothing all the way to a professional trader. And if you are already experienced, I am sure you will learn something. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to do this a little bit different today. I'm not going to bring up the charts or anything like that. I'm just going to walk you through what our options are. What we do know is that this is turning into a potential 5-wave move. The big question is this wave right here the start of something or the end of something? Let's talk about if it's the start of something. If it is the start of something, then it means one of two things. That either this was a wave 1, that this was a wave 2, and that we've started the big wave 3, 4, 5 to the upside. This would be a very bullish option. It would mean that we're going back on a bull run. Okay? It means potentially that we've got a 1, 2, 1, 2, or a 1 and a 2 about to happen, 3, 4, 5. That's the most bullish option. The not so bullish option, but still means we're going to have more movement to the upside, is that this 5 waves was an A wave, it pulled back in a B wave, and that now this is the start of a C wave that could potentially come way up to 40,000. It would mean the exact same thing, that either this is a 1 and it's going to pull back for a 2, or it has made a nest of 1, 2, 1, 2. And we'll talk about that a little bit more when we take a look at this leg. Then it would make 3, 4, 5. If we put in the C wave, it would mean we would come back to the downside, giving that big WXY leg a partner. And then the bearish option is that this is the end of something, and that this is a 5th wave to the upside, and that we're putting in a C wave. That it's coming from over here, and it doesn't matter which way you draw it, A, B, C. That it's going to bonk its head on this resistance, and that it's going to give us a very harsh rejection of 5 waves coming to the downside. Okay, so this is the wave that matters the most to us right now. Has this wave created a 1 and a 2? And now it is creating a 1, and it's going to pull back for a 2. This would create a nest. If this wave is going to pull back for a 2, it will stay on top of the previous 1. Breaking the low right here at, let's see, 23,931 will invalidate this pulling back for a 2. But I can tell you, coming underneath the top of this 1, puts favor to the bulls. A nest likes to stay on top of the previous 1. Okay, and the next option is that Bitcoin created a wave 1, 2. All of this was 3. It pulled back for a 4. And now it is creating a 5th wave to the upside that is potentially going to fill this gap it has above it. It has already filled almost half of it. It would still mean that it would need to pull back for a wave 2. Coming underneath this low would invalidate a wave 2. As you can see, we still have a gap down here. It could potentially easily fill that gap and not break this low. Okay, so let's summarize all that up and make it simple. What we don't know as of now, is this a 1, 2? And it's going to create a 1, 2. It needs to stay on top of the previous one and not break this low. And chances are that we will have that nest and push to the upside. Coming underneath this low, we still have a chance to put in a wave 2. Breaking this low will invalidate this wave being a 1 and a 2, and it will mean that it's the end of something. It will mean that it's a 5th wave, that we will get a very harsh rejection of 5 waves breaking this low, invalidating this being the start of something, confirming that it's the end of something, and that at that point, our bullish option is not to break 18,100 and to pull back correctively for a wave 2, and making this a wave 1 is our next bullish option. We come underneath 18,100 and favor will go to the bears that this was a C wave. I hope that simplified it for you. Let me know in the comments and let's move on to Mana. Okay, Mana had a beautiful impulse wave to the upside. This was its last bull run. I see that as a wave 1. It pulled back to the downside in a nice WXY. I see that as a wave 2. Off of the low of the Y wave, it made a beautiful wave 1, 2, 3, 4, ending diagonal 5. This is coming off of a low that cannot be a B wave, which is very important. This is almost confirming that Mana is going to get a partner 5-wave move to pair up with this 5 waves. It pulled back in a complex correction of WXY. It now has a push to the upside, and let's take a look at the lower time frame. Okay, so the most bullish option is that we want this wave to the upside to be a wave 1, pulled back for a wave 2, and that this current wave to the upside is also a wave 1, and that will pull back for a wave 2. Breaking the low of approximately 54 cents will invalidate this being a 1 and a 2. What will it mean if it breaks this low? More than likely, what it means is that this is an A wave, a B wave, and it's putting in a C wave. The C wave can actually potentially even go higher and then reject to the downside. All right, so let's summarize that up. It pulled back beautifully in a 3-wave move. It has bounced off of the 0.5 retracement. What we want this to turn into is a 1-2, 1-2. Breaking this low will invalidate the nest. It will confirm that it's an ABC to the upside, and what it means is that this is a connector, and that this leg will get a partner wave to the downside, hopefully holding the 618. This wave should get a partner. All right, let's take a look at Gala. Gala broke its low. And what that means is that we have to start from the all-time low. But the good news is that it started with a 5-wave move off of a low that cannot be a B wave. It's got this beautiful impulse wave to the upside. It pulled back in 3 just like Mana. We want the exact same thing over here, to this to be a 1-2, 1-2. We want it to find support on top of its 1. If it breaks this low, what it means is that it's a connector of an ABC. It's exactly like Mana, and that it will get a partner to the downside, and we hope that it will hold the 618, sitting at approximately 0.026. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.